offered by Ms. Boebert of Colorado.
Pursuant to House Resolution 1486, gentlewoman from Colorado, Ms. Boebert, and a member opposed, each will control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from Colorado.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise to offer my amendment that will require regional foresters to submit a plan through the Collaborative Forest Landscape Restoration Program for the treatment and removal of trees killed by or infested with bark beetles in western states. The bark beetle epidemic has caused significant damage to roughly 100,000 square miles of forest in the western United States alone. There are 600 different species of bark beetles in the United States. Several species, such as the mountain pine beetle attack, and they attack and kill live trees. Most species of bark beetles live in dead, weakened, or dying hosts. Along the West Coast and through the Rocky Mountains, bark beetles have affected tens of millions of acres of forest. While bark beetles are native to U.S. forests and play important ecological roles, they can cause extensive tree mortality and negative economic and social impacts. Spruce beetles have killed millions of trees on more than 1.8 million acres in Colorado since 2000 and provided increased fuels for wildfires. In Colorado, 2021 was one of the worst wildfire seasons our state has ever endured, with 3 largest fires in state history. Bark beetle epidemics and catastrophic wildfires are a significant threat. This can be minimized by thinning overgrown forests and removing hazardous fuels produced by beetle overpopulation. This process is sure to create jobs and increase overall forest health. I urge passage of my amendment that would prioritize collaborative forest landscape restoration program activities that address the bark beetle epidemic, a major contributor to wildfires in Colorado and the West. Mr. Chair, I reserve.
Gentlewoman reserves.
Mr. Chair, I rise to claim the time in opposition to this amendment.
Gentlewoman is recognized for 5 minutes.
This amendment was summarized by Republicans as requiring the regional foresters to develop plans for the treatment and removal of dead or dying trees due to insect disease. However, I want to clarify that this amendment actually doesn't require anything of regional foresters at all. Instead, it requires special consideration for project proposals under the Collaborative Forest Landscape Restoration Program that seek to remove or treat insects or diseases. The purpose of the Landscape Restoration Program is to encourage the collaborative, science-based ecosystem restoration of priority forest landscapes. Insect treatments are already eligible under the program and are executed often as restoration treatments. However, they are also often and should be used in tandem with other collaborative strategies as part of a broader landscape treatment plan. I urge a no vote, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman reserves. Gentlewoman from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Let the beetle battle begin. The beetle kill epidemic in Colorado and the western United States is a problem that we must address. I drive by these dying forests on a regular basis, and seeing the tinderbox that is created is a huge devastation. The carbon emissions that are released from a catastrophic wildfire are very harmful and impactful to my state of Colorado and the West. So I say it's time to do something about the beetle kill. And Mr. Chair, I would like to yield to the chairman of the House Natural Resources Committee, Mr. Westerman.
Gentlewoman yields. Gentleman from Arkansas is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding. I thank her for bringing this amendment, which is important. I support the amendment. Unfortunately, our forests out west are overstocked. They compete with each other. They get weak. They invite insect and disease infestation. These insects and diseases kill the trees, and then you have dry kindling for a lightning strike or a wildfire that gets out, and it creates the perfect storm for catastrophic wildfires. Again, I thank Representative Boebert for her efforts to improve the health of our western forest. I support the amendment, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Gentlewoman from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I yield.
Gentlewoman yields.
I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields. Question is on the amendment offered by the gentlewoman from Colorado. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. In the opinion of the chair,